Hey, welcome back. This is Jack. Well, I'm waiting for everybody to get a chance to join in because I am starting early. I figured I'd get a little bit of Overwatch in. We got quite a bit to talk about, actually. Um, what is this big black spot behind me? Like, it's not rendering that correctly. What the fuck is that? Okay, it's on my right side. Whatever. Do I need to adjust the brightness? Also, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. Y'all just gonna have to deal with like that big black spot that's right there. Because I'm not using a green screen. There's a um feature, a filter within OBS you can use to chop out the stuff behind you. I think it does require you to have a OBS. One thing I do want to bring up is I didn't even notice this, but Mei has been missing. Like, they actually took her out of the game for a bit. Like, I didn't know that. Mind you, I don't like Mei, and I usually end up fighting her, and I don't know why I didn't notice. So, it's like, huh. Her being back, though, is not a bad thing. Like, I actually do like that idea. Mostly because, like, she does shut down, like, Genji's, for instance, and helps take out Lucio's. Characters I traditionally have trouble with. Not to mention, like, Pharah's and stuff. But yeah, while I'm giving everybody a chance to get in, we'll do one quick match. I'll drop into a competitive match, so y'all can watch me lose. They did say that they helped fix. They said they did help fix words. How you pick up in random matches. I don't know if that's true or not. We'll see. While I'm loading, I'm just gonna stay on this screen, then I'll flip over. There's quite a bit of gaming news I kind of want to cover. I want to make sure. Hang on, I gotta flip over the audio mixer. Hang on, y'all gonna see me all tab out. There we go. Cool. Now I'll be able to see how I'm balancing out because I don't want to peek and I don't want to be too quiet.
Welcome.
Yeah, because I almost always end up being a healer. So let's go in as Kiriko. Kiriko apparently. Okay. Kiriko is got nerfed. Her mortality thing is shortened, which is whatever. I've had so much trouble with it anyway. Like, I did use it pretty good. Doomfist apparently has got like a weird soft ban thing going, where people would report anybody playing as Doomfist as if they were sabotaging the match, which is bullshit to me because I really like Doomfist. I love punching characters, but he's a bad tank. Like, he is bad as a tank. Like, his survivability is his mobility. But a majority of tanks are designed to go, hey, here's the line, don't cross it, to some degree, like one way or another. Like, Winston can move around, but he's also still got that dome ability to throw down. You could argue the hamster guy and Junker Queen have the issue, but at least with the Junker Queen's got her way of getting her health, some extra health in with her shout. And then someone already died. Hanzo got killed by Hanzo. I actually kind of find that funny. Like, apparently he was just standing still and the sniper got him. Oh, Zara got a massive debuff. For the record, I picked up that heal mostly, yes, to keep myself alive, but also because it stopped the Zara from getting it. Like, everybody's in this room right now. Shit, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to save Doomfist. Yeah. I actually need to try and save myself. I almost got Symmetra there for a second. I wish I could pick that up to once again save to stop others from getting it. Kiriko's weakness is the fact that you have to target the head. If you don't, you're going to do no damage. Like, her body shots do nothing. We need to not be fighting them like that. We need to push them into the... over here. What got me? Oh, Zenyatta got a hit in. Okay. I gotta see how this Zenyatta is. He's good at those headshots. Like, that's not a cheat. Like, I know he's not cheating. That his cheaters will click. Okay, he flipped over to a Winston. But this guy's used to being a mobile tank.
Thanks for the heal.
Her teleport is also very weird to me. Like, I'll be staring at somebody. Seriously! Everyone was ignoring Zara! She's... One of the quickest ways to piss me off in this game for a tank, the news on Bethesda, EA, or Microsoft. Yes, it's actually several games.
The spring flows anew.
Which I'll be getting into after this match. But yeah, no, one of the quickest ways to piss me off when you're being tank is to ignore your healer being chased down. Like, oh, why is the healer never healing me? Because they're running for their life. One of the quickest ways to make me think you are not a good tank. Like, if it happens once or twice, okay, fine, you didn't notice. I'm cool with that. I can handle that. But if it feels like it's a consistent thing, it's whatever. Also, hi, Pepe. How's it going? Yeah, we lost our other healer. I particularly love playing this game with Goth. Like, she's the only person I really play with. Unfortunately. That was a smart move. He just popped into his ultimate to save everybody and himself, because he would have died. Yeah, that was a bad use of that, because everybody was already on the other side of it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to save our Winston, because he was behind a wall. Can I save our Pharah? Kind of. Like, I did get a lot of help from Anne. I'll let her sleep. Nope, she got woke up. Someone woke her up. You know, if you see, I'm trying to aim about head level. Now, the biggest problem I have is I like to hold the button when I shouldn't be doing that. I should be sniping it. I need heal. Jumps the fuck away. Like, not even Anna can save him because he jumped away. I had a 10-hour shift. Ooh. Are you sure you want to be here? Are you sure you don't want some sleep? And she can self-heal. I'm still going to toss skills.
Lightning bolt.
You know, I kind of miss having Mei in the Mei in the game. I almost never get to play DPS. And I love playing tank, but I never get to play tank because everybody always needs a. Most I can do when I'm stuck in that position is oh shit. Was he in the middle of his ultimate? Did anybody catch him? D&D later, also desk job. Okay. Well, if you wanted to take a nap instead of watching this, I'd be fine with that. Like, I always love it when people are here, but you know, not at the sacrifice of like their own sanity. Keep everybody alive as best as possible. And we'll win Pharah. I was just doing that in case I had a daily. I've already done all the dailies. That's been your week. Yeah. What? Shit. Good news, I just got my ultimate. This is starting to wake up my brain, though, so I'm pretty happy about that. And since it's competitive, I still have one more round I gotta do, even if we win this one. Winston, I don't know what you're doing.
Let the Kitsune guide you. None administered.
But we were able to do a really good push just then. Shit, that's gonna kill me. See, that was a good one. You got me though. You only got me though, so. I'm really thinking about chopping my hair because like, I'm gonna let it down so you guys can see. Like, this is what I look like with my hair down. Like, if my editing software will let you see it. I don't like it. Here, see. I look like a dork. I don't like it. Like, I can't see any way I can style it at this point, and so I always keep it. Up. There's no reason for me to let it down. I'm not gonna be able to save her. Unless she gets her ult, like right about now. Yeah, not happening. I got out of there. I hear a Reaper.
60 seconds remaining.
Come on. Restore balance.
Yep, there's Reaper.
I'm with you.
No one got him. There's Reaper again. There's his ult, which was a smart move. That's gonna hurt us more than help them, but okay. Ah. That was a smart move for the Lucio. That Zara's being smart. I usually play sniper support. Yeah, Anna, she's pretty good. Anna or Zenyatta. And this character is a sniper too. She just doesn't have a scope. The advantage of Anna, though, is like her sleep's pretty good and her anti-heal's pretty good. And also you can choose not to aim down sights and just keep hit firing because she doesn't need to crit. She has no crit. You can shoot your enemy anywhere and it still counts. So you do consistent damage no matter where you hit. And if you're just shooting into the fight, you're going to hit somebody. Either an ally or an enemy. The only downside is one, she has no crit. So that's a problem. And two, if I really wanted to be competitive, I'd flip over to Moria. Because we'd definitely win if I was Moria. But I'm really wanting to be Kiriko. I really want to get good at Kiriko. Because if I ever get to play DPS, knowing how to crit like that will be insanely helpful. Back to ponytail mode. I had it in a bun there for a second. Switch
If
over.
you ever need a punching bag, I got plenty of metal that needs scrapping.
The greatest present.
There's actually people pushing for like Bastion to flip back to his ultimate being tank instead of artillery. But after this match, yeah, we're gonna flip over to some of the news. One thing I do like about her is she's able to do like the Genji wall climb. And we got a Zara. Okay.
I'm here to support you.
I feel like a Reinhardt would be better right now, or a Sigma. Possibly a Diva. Diva got a nerf though.
4,
She got hit by the nerf hammer.
2, 1.
Not in a bad way, like not obsessively, just a slight nerf. Oh no! Fucking hate Zara! Like, Zara's can fucking kill me no matter where I'm at. Like, inside a building, they're flying over the building, can still shoot me for some reason.
The spring
Like,
flows
I just can't stop Zara. By example, also, the other flying one that's a robot. I'm not saying her name because it'll set off my smart device.
I'm with you. Let me balance you out.
Yeah, they have 2 flyers, and not to mention Mercy, who can fly too. Yeah, they shorten how long I can do my immortality. I hate her too. Yeah, like, I don't think any I fucking hate the flyers because they're just so hard to hit. Like Genji, you can watch and figure out how to hit. Them, because they're just constantly airborne, zipping around everywhere, you just can't hit unless you've got a machine gun because they have low health. Yep, thanks, Reaper. Trying to heal you, you jump behind a wall. I think because they have so many flyers, I might have to flip to Batista. Because Batista with his, How does their, oh good, we got Reinhardt. Because with their flyers, I think with his Tri-Burst, I might have a better chance of actually hitting them. Oh, we already got a Batista. Okay. I don't know who I guess I'll have to flip to Moria. Because I don't want to lose. No, let's flip to Moria.
Humanity is shackled.
But with Moria, I can dance around and actually be a semi-DPS. Especially if the allies don't run too far ahead of me. smart device character just turned into our Reinhardt. Shit.
Cure for all the Daedules.
I don't have my ultimate yet, unfortunately. Her ultimate is broke. I hate that no one goes after them. Yeah, like, I don't seem to have enemies who want to go after the healers.
A taste of
Like, you'll have a Lucio who's just holding... Or not a Lucio. Oh, Lucio too, but they're annoying for different reasons. I gotta get out. And that's one of the other reasons I do like Moria. I don't like using her because I feel she's too OP. But the fact that I can, like, I don't like chasing people. I don't like chasing people. So, like, when the Reinhardt wants to jump into, like, the middle of everywhere, I don't have to jump after him. I can just simply throw the healing orb. If I have a group of people, I can do what I just did there. Shit, I gotta get out of there. I don't want to get... Her only real weakness, and she's got a Bamf out ability, which most healers don't have. Her only real weakness is that, her health. Like, she doesn't have an insane amount of health. Got her ass.
more swimmers in the deep end of the data pool.
I was done with their shit. Like, I was so done with her shit. Oh yeah, her other, like, thing that holds her back is you actually have a limit to how much you can heal before you just start sputtering it, unless you're throwing the bat like I am right now. Which I do very often. Like, I don't see a lot of Morias, like, on the opposing teams ever doing that. There is a hard counter to her, if you know how to do it. The hard counter for her is D.Va. Like, although D.Va can't stop her hand or her laser, D.Va can turn off her orbs. And since her orbs are both healing and damage, you can use that to stop, like, the very, very powerful orbs. Because to me, those orbs are the broken part of her. Artillery. I think I was able to get out of that. We might get them. It'll be a push. You know, I can't heal you through a wall. And you know, no matter how good of a healer you are, a wall will always dead stop every time. Yep, that's Zenyatta. That was a good move on that Zenyatta. Nope, not allowed to go invisible. Not allowed to bamf out. No, okay, apparently not. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I was sitting there pounding on the shift button. It's like, nah, let's not do that. Like, I do get salty. Like, PvP games, I get salty. As long as we don't let them get to that square. Damn it, wrong button. God damn it. Oh, okay, I thought it was Zenyatta who hit me, because I heard him. It was Hanzo who got a good headshot in. Hanzo's really good. Like, he's getting those headshots. Like, it's not snapping too like a hacker would. Threw the wrong. They're gonna win. They're about to push it. There it goes.
Defeat.
Dick?
Play of the game.
No, the same dick about Zuzu Peace. Hang on, I gotta look at his stats. Did he dip out? No, he's still here. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he got a shit ton of kills. Don't get me wrong. I fucking hate when people are like, "You easy." I'll give it to the tank. They did a decent job, and I'll give it to my other healer. There we go. I got my game in. Let's start talking about the news. All right. This should be a screen share. There it goes. Okay. It was taking a second. Come on. Go away, you. There we go. Like, I don't know why my taskbar down there is just giving me so many issues. It's like annoying the hell out of me. Did I forget to save what I was looking for? I did. All right. Good thing it's also on my history bar, so I can do that too. I'm going to make a short about this story, but I want to talk about it. So there's this dumbass here who... You can read the title. He downed 12 energy drinks, a 12-pack of energy drinks in 10 minutes. What made you think this was going to be a good thing? If your heart didn't give out, what happened to him was going to happen. Legendary gamer stunt to wow his opponent, or his clinical pharmacist happens to have a YouTube channel. There you go. Sorry, hiccups. And let's see here. I'm trying to look for like the exact description. He decides to take a shot of liquor and ends up vomiting in the kitchen sink. He just didn't feel well. The gamer was unable to eat or drink and allegedly delayed seeking medical attention for several hours because, I'm going to bitch real fast because we don't have free health care. But that's another conversation. At the hospital's main it had started to digest itself as his body struggled to keep up with the pound of sugar. So it wasn't even the energy drinks that was doing it. It was the pound of sugar he had digested in loads of caffeine from the 12 cans. His pancreas was swollen with fluid. The fluid buildup became infected, and his liver and kidneys started to shut down. Like, seriously. Like, I've known people who drank a lot of Monsters while I was in the Navy, and I was guilty of, like, taking a Monster, putting a 5-hour energy shot in it. But I want to bring this up. There is a type of Monster that I would see all the damn time, and it was basically a 2-liter. Hang on, let's see if I can... Here we go. Here are the different Monsters that you can get. Like, I had a guy, he was told by HMC he was only allowed to have 3 Monsters per day. 3. And he would drink 3 of these, the BFCs. And it's a 32 ounce. It's a 32 ounce of Monster. And he drank 3 of those. They wanted him to drink 3 of these or these. But no, he's like, nah, I'm going to kill myself by drinking these 3 of them. Because he used to live on 6 a day. Not of these, but of these. So... I was wondering why my phone was vibrating at me. Like I don't want to say like we need to like regulate this kind of shit, but goddamn, like goddamn, like that's all I can say on that. All right, we're gonna talk about something positive real fast. Positive gaming news. I gotta bring up my Epic Store. There's a couple free games, and then there's a couple of heavily discounted games on Steam. We'll actually start with Steam because that's already up. I like talking about sales. All right, let's see here. Let me go back to the regular store. There's a Bandai Namco sale going on this weekend. Bandai Namco's made a few good games. A few good games, we'll just say. A few good games. Right now, we got, like, the big ones that I see is, like, World Seeker. It's down to $6 instead of $60, so that's a big sale. Tekken 7. Not a fan of that. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Ace Combat. You could see like a few of the others in here. The JoJo one's kind of interesting. That's a big one for me right there is the Code Vein games because it's a good Souls-like that's a lot of fun. Pirate Warriors 4 is on sale. Like, this game's a joke right here. I don't know why anybody would get. But what annoys me is like you see the Bandai Namco's on sale, but none of their Dark Souls games. Like, I really wish those were on sale because I got a couple people I'd love to buy them for. Scarlet Nexus being on sale, I'm really tempted for, but I probably won't. Honestly, probably won't. But yeah, those are some of the games that are on sale. So if there's any Bandai Namco games you're interested in, I'd flip over to Steam, take a quick look. Oh yeah, Soul Calibur 6 is also on sale. I had to do my Roman numerals in my head for a second there. Oh, and Little Nightmares 2. A lot of good games. A lot of good games. Let's see here. Try not to let you guys see too much of like my game page and stuff because I've got a lot on there. I don't want to feel self-conscious. This game came out right here, Warhammer Darktide. It's a lot of fun. Like if you buy it now before its official release, which is supposed to be on the 30th, you get into the closed beta. So you're not getting the full game. You're not able to play the full game yet. But the game itself so far has been a lot of fun. And any progress you do now does carry over, which I'm pretty happy about. I really hope the First Descendant does that because I was in that. But it is a co-op game. It's a four-man team co-op game, and even if you load into a match by your or a map by yourself, three bots will spawn in. Your character is not like an Imperial Guardsman or a Space Marine. You do have an Imperial Guardsman character you can play. They're the sharpshooter, but every character you play was like on death row for something. Um, and you can kind of choose as either like blasphemy, a failure to duty, or what failure of duty, whatever. You get to choose that. Um, and your four classes are the Ogren you can see in the back. That's the really big guys. That's your kind of like there is no tank per se. Every character is DPS. If you had to describe, there's no healers. There's just items you find in the world. Um, but every character is designed to just kill everything, and it's got a lot of blood. It's got a lot of gore, and the style is very good. I really do enjoy it. I'm actually gonna let a video play of it while I'm talking. Um, I'm gonna mute it though because I don't want to fight with it. But yeah, you have the Ogre, who's the guy who has like a stupid amount of health as he's fighting. Um, nah, I'll block too much of the video. Stupid amount of health, and like you do get like really powerful shotguns and stuff like that you can use. But I find as I'm playing the Ogre, I majority of the time just beat people over the head with whatever my melee weapon is. Right now I've got a Kniff, but he gets like a giant bashing shield. He starts with a pipe. Like he's really good. Like you can clear out hordes of enemies just standing there, just swinging back and forth, and it's fun. There's even blocking mechanics, and the AI for shooting is really smart too. Like if you shoot at an enemy, they'll usually run for cover, and you can suppress your enemies that way. So that's pretty cool. Another class is a psychers. Now psychers are like the magic psychic people, and at first you might seem like, oh, there's nothing special about them. They have a gun and they have a sword, whatever. Holy, yeah, you do see scenarios like there was just lines of enemies. But anyway, their grenade is replaced with like this ability that allows you to literally make people's heads explode. And you build up what's called peril during this time. And if your peril's at 100% and you try to use that ability, it'll kill you instantly. Your head explodes. Why are you talking to me right now? Some people who will spend months not talking to me are suddenly messaging me right now. I have no effing clue why. And it's actually bothering me a little bit. Anyway, not going to go into that. The other two I haven't tried out. Those are the two I do know. You have the sharpshooter. Hang on, I'm going to answer them. Because they're asking, what are you doing? Streaming. So you have the Imperial Guardsmen. They're another one of the range characters who's and this one seems to be specialized in like shooting and sniping. Their special ability is like they assume a stance and then they're able to do like more damage to everybody who's not an elite or a boss, which means they're just good at clearing a room with it, which is pretty good. And then they do have a grenade. They have a legitimate grenade that does damage when it explodes. By the way, the Ogren, their grenade is they throw a box of grenades, not a box of grenades that then explode. No, they just throw the box, and it doesn't do like collateral AOE damage. It just hits one target and does a decent amount of damage. So it's actually really funny. And then the last one is like this fanatic is what you're called. I don't really know what they do. Like I do know their special is they designate a target and then they'll charge through a bunch of enemies to get to. They're very melee oriented and they have a stun grenade. I think that's all I've really noticed. Each class does have like unique weapons that only they can get. The fanatic gets a two-handed chainsword, and I'm here for that. The Ogren gets like what's called grenade launcher gauntlets and a bashing shield, and that's all I know. Like I don't know what the others are. I didn't pay attention. Like I just don't remember. Psychers get like their staff or whatever. So, it's a good game. It's like $40. I'd definitely consider getting it if you're into that kind of stuff. And it's very visceral and gore like, which I do enjoy. Cuz like Destiny is like very sanitized. You don't see blood, you just see people like disappear or turn to ash, so it's kind of like okay. Um So yeah, it's really good. Like it's probably one of the better Warhammer 40K games because they've had a lot of issues, like a lot of games where you're just kind of like really. Y'all can see what's like Dead Space is the only one on there I kind of care about. You can see what my quick launches are on the left. But anyway, here's your free games on Epic. Now, how Epic works is you buy these games, buy them, but they cost you no money, so you get them for free, which is really cool. The game that's this week that it's a big deal to me is Evil Dead the game. It's a fairly recent game, so that bothers me that it's free already. It's like 6 months old. I don't remember when it came out. Anyway, it's a good game. It's asymmetric fight between the Evil Dead main characters, versus the Deadites and all that stuff. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it. And you can also play as like the Deadites. Star Wars Squadrons is next week, which is kind of a big deal to me as well, because I'm like, that's a AAA game that's gonna be free soon. Like, why? I did have fun with the story in general, but I ultimately I got really pissed off with it. Like the voice acting just pissed me off because like it's a AAA studio, big name actors hired in, and they would talk, they would say a line, then there'd be a pause of no one saying anything, then they would resume. Like that's just bad cinematic work. Like that's just bad programming. And like nah, man. Nah. That pisses me off. But yeah, it was still a fun game, and there is apparently there's a VR side to it. I don't know what kind of VR game it's like. I don't know if it's like you're in the cockpit and you control it, or if it's like Hellblade where you're in the cockpit but you still have to use a controller. Because the best game for that is No Man's Sky, like legitimately, because you can play because you can buy the game and it's the VR component too. So you buy the game, you can play it on your computer, but then if you want to be in VR, you just throw on the visor, you pull up the controllers, and then you're in VR, and it's freaking awesome. I really enjoy it. All right, I got a couple more stories that I wanted to cover almost immediately. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did have that pulled up. I think it's over here. Let me message this person. Let's see here. The final trailer for a game I'm semi-interested in dropped, and I haven't seen it yet. I'm semi-interested because of the name of the because it's a Marvel game, which I usually like. Where is there? It's listed as final trailer, but I'm not seeing it. Let's see, where is it? Okay, it's the gameplay reveal. You know, we'll just pull up the gameplay reveal because I haven't seen that either. Because I'm still not entirely sure what the game is. It's Marvel's Midnight Sun. Sorry, my nose did itch.
How long was I in that crypt?
I know where the sun rises.
No
I'm
more
interested
than a
because
few
it's 4
centuries.
axis. I do like their games. I love XCOM and all that good stuff.
Centuries?
But
And what of Lilith?
and it's Marvel, so I'm
Followed
kind of
by your
interested.
hand.
I know.
But everything I've seen about this game or heard about this game
Until
so
now.
far, I'm kind of eh.
You were missed.
I haven't tested it out yet. I'm kind of interested.
Back in the day, did a
Like
real
I've heard
number
it's
on
sloppy. Like it definitely could be better. But I know some
you.
people
We
have
got
had
a
fun
lot
with
of
it.
work to do.
I would only play it if I got people to play it with. And so far no one wants to play it, so I'm not playing it. Like, this is the big draw to it. You see all these characters you get to team up with and stuff. Okay, cool. How are they in the game, though? That's... Okay, this is what the game looks like. Here's Magic. I like her. She's cool. What? How do you play? How are you fighting? Gameplay reveal. How are you killing things in this game?
You're a Midnight Sun now. One
Okay,
of
what's a
us.
Midnight Sun? Cool. You're walking around. Cool. This is a start. What? Okay. Here it is. That's what we were looking for. It's a card game. It's a card game with a cool veneer. That's it. All right. Stopped caring about the game rather abruptly.
Let's go.
I really, really hate that's what the game is. Like, it had so much cool. Like, I'm actually pissed about that. Hang on. We're going full screen for this. I'm actually pissed about that. Like, seriously. You could have made it an XCOM like game where you had to like save and recruit all the different heroes. But what they did was a stupid card game. Like, I can play a free Marvel's card game right now. It just dropped recently. Why? Like, yeah, it does have like the strategy side to it. Like, hang on. Like, you can see in this image we got right here because I happen to pause it at the right time. You can see like, yeah, there is some strategy in the placement and all that good stuff. Okay, cool. That's for Axis for you. But then you have like the whole card system. Like, okay, cool. I got Wolverine in a great place. I don't have a card for Wolverine. Guess I can't do anything. I'm actually really pissed off about this. Like, I'm more mad than I should be. I don't even know why I'm that mad. Like, I was semi excited about the game, and now it just kind of freaking killed it. Ah. I'm sure some people will enjoy it. I feel like this game's just being sent out to die. They're banking on the Marvel's name. They're banking on Firaxis's name, hoping that it gets some sales. And I could be wrong. I'm really hoping I'm wrong. I'm really hoping I'm wrong. And this turns out to be a phenomenal game. But I haven't tried Gotham Knights yet. I'm semi-tempted to pick it up and play it on my own. But right now, there's just so many games that are coming out that I want. Like, hang on. I can just pull up my wish list. And there's a couple I have to rebuy several times because I have several friends who are going to want it. And I want to play with them. Like, a game I eventually want to get, like, right here is Evil West. That's an interesting looking game. It's like a weird mystical Western game where you're killing vampires. I'm all for that. Sorry, I had an itchy spot on my back. This is the game that was recommended online. Troll Hunter VR. There is a demo for it. Sorry, hiccups. Sons of the Forest. I want to play this game the day before, but I've just gotten so exhausted with it. Like, I'll tell the story on that in a minute. Then you have Wulong Fallen Dynasty, the Callisto Protocol. Like, this game coming out so soon is the only reason I'm not actively playing. Like, I wanted to play Evil Dead 2 today, but I'm like, with this game and then Dead Space actually dropping January 27th, like, I'm going to be exhausted playing, like, that genre of game. Yeah, Gloomhaven X Marvel. Yeah, that's probably the best way to describe it. Like, it's much better than I was able to. Choo Choo Charles is coming. I'm pretty excited about that. This will eventually come out. I don't know. Morbid Metal is an interesting game. Like, I want to pull this up real fast. This was brought to my attention by Arquez. How do you say his name? It's a rogue-based game, but what makes it unique is you don't choose a character and go into the fight. You're actually all the characters simultaneously, and you switch between them in the middle of the fight. Like, you can switch between them fluidly, too. So it's like... I didn't realize I was still in big screen mode. So yeah, you got like... I'm gonna mute this because although the music's cool, I'll probably get DMCA'd for it. Because I get hit with that a lot these days. Which I don't care. I'm probably gonna get hit just because I'm doing the trailers. But yeah, you see you can switch in like mid-combo between the different classes that are already available. And this just looks really cool. Once again, it's a roguelike game. And you're trying to go through like all like 7 million levels or something like that. I don't know how many there actually is. And I'm assuming there's a power-up system too. I don't know. And you like power up each form individually. So like, I don't even like roguelike games. This looks like it could be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's Morbid Metal. Throw it on your wish list if you're interested. right, let's go back to my wish list real fast so I can show you some of the other games that are coming out. That Wild Hearts, like I shouldn't have to explain that. Like it just dropped a new trailer recently revealing one of the new weapons. And the new weapon is a cannon. Not a bow gun, not a heavy bow gun, not a light bow gun, but a cannon. It's like you walked up, ripped a cannon out of a placement and just started shooting it. That's the new weapon. First Descendant, that's a free to play coming out. Let's see here. Is there any other ones on the way out that I'm interested in? Nope, that was it. That was all of them. Let's not forget we got I forget the name of the Star game that's coming out from Bethesda. It's sci-fi Fallout is what's coming out. So we got that. I'm trying to remember like all the other games. Like I'm really having trouble remembering. My head's in a fog right now because I've been sleeping really weird. And like the reason I didn't stream Wednesday, by the way, is because they were testing the fire alarm all day, and like I got no sleep, like none whatsoever. It freaking sucked. Oh yeah, don't forget Pokemon Scarlet and whatever the other color dropped. I've heard nothing but good things. Like it's not my thing, but like it's not that I don't like Pokemon. I'm just exhausted. And then of course you have God of War Ragnarok, which apparently the ending is pissing people off, and I'm all here for that. And I do have some like other news I want to talk about because I can. I'm gonna pull up a picture of this ass hat. So my roommate just got home. No fresh coffee for him. All right. So this ass hat is Ben Shapiro. If you've ever heard him talk, he sounds like he's talking in 2x speed while chugging helium. Like he's annoying in his own right. He'll use like what annoys me is he will use his faith as a shield when you attack him, and he'll speak on behalf of Jews all the time, and it gets really annoying. Like he'll attack Bernie Sanders for being anti-Israel when Bernie Sanders is also Jewish. Like the fuck is wrong with you, man? And he's viewed as an intellectual. Well, the reason why he's pissing me off is so Congress looks like they're about to pass a law that protects on a federal level gay marriage. So even if the Supreme Court goes, well, gay marriage is not protected under the Constitution, it still can't be. It's still not gone. And so he's like, well, there's no reason for Congress to be. I'm going to see if I can mimic his talking speed. So give me a second. I can talk fast too. See, there's no reason for Congress to ever pass a law about this because, as you know, the Supreme Court has already decided that it's protected by the Constitution. So there's no reason to make a law. I seem forgetting that they actually just overturned Roe v. Wade that was established, has been established for a long time. Like, really? Has he forgotten this? This was like a couple months ago? No, he's lying to you. He just like every other one of these right-wing fucking pundits, he's fucking lying. He doesn't care. And then he also attacks the idea of religion, like I forget what he said. Something held religious beliefs. I can't remember like the full phrase for it. And he's like, "Oh, how can you prove that you really believe what you believe?" Like, okay, cool. That means you can't say you're no longer allowed to use that defense. According to Ben Shapiro, you can't use that defense for, and it's been consistently used as a conservative one anyway. So go ahead. Besides, I don't like the idea of your faith saying what I can't do. Do you want me to say you can't eat bacon because somebody's Muslim? No, or Jewish? I can't remember whatever faiths say you can't eat bacon. Do you want me to say you can't touch a cow anymore? You can't kill a cow because it's anti-Hindu? I think Hindu. Whatever. Like, I don't like that idea. So, oh, you can't shave your face anymore because the Bible says you can't? Can't wear cloth of 2 different fabrics because the Bible says so? Do you want me to do that? No, then shut the fuck up. I really hate this. You can have your faith. I don't care what it is. But the second you come into my life saying, hey, you can't do these things because my faith says so, go to hell. Go to your hell, specifically. Hey, Cool Walker, you're in the middle of like an angry rant. So that's what he's. My smart device just beeped at me. I guess Amazon's spying on me again. So I just wanted to rant about Ben Shapiro. I really don't like that guy. Oh, and like here is a really funny picture to me because so he acts like he's like some he's like one of those people who does the whole macho man alpha male bullshit or tries to pretend to be. This is a picture of him when he was in high school. Like, and rap's not music. Yeah, that's another thing he said. Yeah, he can go fuck himself. Um, yeah, I really don't like that guy. Like, he's nothing but a tool. Um, we also got what's going on with Elon Musk and Twitter. Like, that's a big thing. That's a whole like hour segment to talk about, and I'm gonna give you all the cliff notes and a few people I'm disappointed in. Cliff notes. We know Elon Musk bought Twitter. Elon Musk has started nuking it. The last report is like 70% of employees have left. Like, I don't know how accurate that is. Let me see if that's been updated. Not Twitch. I'm not seeing anything like no new headlines on it, but yeah, like it's looking like yeah, but it's looking like Twitter might be on the way down, which makes me kind of want to reevaluate making a separate Discord channel than the one I have where all my friends hang out. Just sort of like my community of like people who enjoy my streams can go to. Probably ignore that too, because I ignore all my Discords. Words. But yeah, no. So like he fired about 70% of the workforce, or they quit, one or the other, and because he immediately came in and fired like half of the staff, and then he like put out this ultimatum and said, if you're not willing to work 80 hours, 60-hour work weeks, then go ahead and quit, and you'll get 3 months severance. Okay, like the people who are leaving you are not the janitor. The people who are leaving you are like these coders, programmers, and people who've been doing Twitter for a while. I can guarantee you they have job experience. Um, so he's being an idiot on that front. And now, like, so many people have left. Like, the most recent thing is, like, the building is on lockdown right now where people can't come in because he's afraid of people trying to sabotage the business, which is a fair thing. You just fired a shit ton of people. But then he also has put out, like, an email and a tweet, like, hey, if you know how to program or code, hey, send me what your experience is and come help me with something. Like, the problem is the people he's firing, like, and here's some of the political pundits are being fucking stupid. I can't remember who said this one. I could probably find out in a second. They said, "What is the point? Like, you don't like Twitter's already up and running. You don't need people anymore. Like, you don't need any of people unless you're going to do tweaks. The job of a programmer and an engineer is to adjust the system, not to keep it running. Tell that to everybody who manages the servers. Tell that to everybody who, when a bug occurs in the system, especially a security bug. Yeah, that's a new implementation, but you need a rapid response team. You don't want to hire somebody and see if they can fix it. You want to have people on staff for that shit. Like, the dude, like, the benefit to all this is he's like ruining the concept that billionaires are there because they're great people. Like, everything he's done with his life is he's bought businesses that were already on the verge of being successful and then took all the credit when they became successful. Like, I see no way this is going to turn out good. I see no way he's going to be successful with this. And now, what I'm disappointed is Devin Nash, somebody who I usually feel like has some really good takes on a lot of things. I usually like quote him when it comes to a lot of like marketing, social media stuff. He usually has really good takes, but like, and he does make the smart ass comment, and if it's not, the whole thing kabooms it. Sorry, when Twitter is fine the next week, I hope everyone remembers what media grift this was. He's calling the whole like panic over like what's going on with Twitter a media grift, which I get. And if it's not, the whole thing kabooms, and there will be no record that I said that. I'm gonna screenshot this son bitch and just like throw it at him all the time if I can. Um, but he's been a torchbearer for this guy all of a sudden. Like he's gone critical about him previously, but all of a sudden now he's coming out of nowhere like supporting his ass. And I have no idea why. Like I really don't know why. No, normally he's really like he does like the idea of like the whole Twitter blue thing giving you like priority. He actually recommended it. And I'm like, he made some good points. I'm tempted for that. That's why I was talking about it previously. But the system's down now. The two-factor authentication is half down. You can request the second authentication where they like send you a code, but it won't send it. That's the half that's down. So you can get locked out of your account completely. And then you have like a collapse on the crypto side. So libertarians are screwed right now. Like everything they've been preaching is going down. All right, I'm losing my voice already. I don't know why. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this to an end early. I might stream this weekend. No effing clue. Definitely be back Monday.